Think we can do this in one shot?
For Brian's sake, I hope so.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
In the skate park, I found my home.
Welcome to USAFBL Fingerboard Podcast. I'm your host, and I am... How did I mess that up? No!
Wait a minute. You're the one that just said, I think we got it. One shot. Let's do it. In the first 10 seconds, you messed up.
I haven't messed it up in like 20 episodes.
All right, hey, I have faith in you because I know you got dumbbells in your garage, so we'll do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Levine, spotlight's on you. Go.
Welcome to USAFBL Fingerboard Podcast. I'm your host, Levine Cunningham, and I've got Gary Graves back on the mic.
This is another bi-weekly episode or weekly episode of the Gary and Levine Show.
We're back, baby.
COTY and LOTY edition. Man,
the last time you were on the podcast, we were, front side of the Black River Grand store opening?
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, hectic day. And I loved every second of it.
That was a fun day. It was a long day, but it was a fun day. It was one of the funner days I've had in quite some time.
And to be honest, that was one of the more funner, and I know that's not a word, but one of the more funner episodes that I think we've recorded in a while too.
I actually like those on the spot, on the street, like episodes for sure. There's a lot going on, a lot of commotion, a lot of cool stuff happening. Yeah, we had some of those. Just people are just throwing those out, just like it's candy.
It's a hotel party at that point.
You were there for what, 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah, I ended up staying that second day. I was planning on going back, but eventually I said screw it. And second day came around, which if you didn't stay till the second day, you missed out because the second day, less people, more fun, more time to search the parks. And it was more like an intimate experience the second day versus the first day. It was just way, way too many people there and you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, the first day, definitely chaotic. Definitely a lot of people there. I think honestly, I was kind of, if you're there to sesh, it's kind of like rendezvous a little bit. Like if you're there to sesh for rendezvous, like you might be a little bit disappointed. But if you're kind of like me, like you're there mainly just for the people and catch up with,
Right.
Old friends and stuff like that. Like day one, definitely where it was at. I actually ended up leaving after day one, so I was actually kind of curious to see how day two went. So
I know, what the heck happened with that? I thought you were going to stick around.
Man, I've got like responsibilities. I wish I could just be out here just galloping around in Chicago for a weekend, but I was pretty much in and out like a robbery. I was there a whole day. I got there early.
Was you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, I wasn't there super early, so I don't know how long you were actually there. My bad. But hey, day one was definitely the social side of it.
For sure. All right. If you made it this far, finger the like button. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're a Patreon subscriber and you are watching this or listening to this before everybody else with early access, thank you for all the love and support. We've still got league memberships on board, so if you're a competitor or you're looking to get a little edge, a little head start on everybody else, that's definitely where you want to be at. We've also got decks. USAFBL dropped decks a few weeks ago. These are amazing. So if you haven't picked one up, definitely get to usafbl.com, go grab one. We've still got sanctioned events happening. We've got a Toronto, Canada sanctioned event held by Six Gates. That's going down November 9th. We've got a Dallas, Texas sanctioned event as well, November 16th, hosted by Phoenix Fingerboards. Definitely go check that out if you're in the area. And then we've already got 2025 on the books, Gary. Like we've got 2025 sanctioned event happening in St. Paul, Minnesota. So January 4th, 2025. Held by Hang Time Skate Shop. So go check that out as well.
Let me ask you though, will that be considered a this year sanctioned event, even though it's like the start of next year, or will that go towards next year's listings?
Yeah, be a 2025, be a whole new world, whole new start.
Oh, here I thought you were gonna start busting out Aladdin songs.
I'm getting there, brother. I'm getting there.
All right, well, let's build up the build up.
Rights, but yeah, let's do it.
We're building it up. I've already busted out the magic carpet. We'll see how it goes.
Definitely, and I know it's getting cold out, so we've already got those that winter wear out on the website as well. So we've got hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants. I like to get comfy. We've got all their USFBL branded clothing out there for you. So go check that on the website as well. And then we had 1,000 subscribers on our podcast channel for YouTube. So I'm pretty stoked on that.
I know we were trying to get those last few together for the 1,000, but I guess we finally hit the mark.
Yeah, we finally hit the 1,000. It's been a journey, a very fun journey. But I feel like, we got time for the end of the year. I think we might be able to hit 1,500. You think we can hit 1,500?
Oh, don't put that pressure on me. I'm not going to say one way or another. I think there's potential if everybody gets on there and shares with their family and friends and maybe like throw it up on Facebook or whatever. Let's try to do it.
Definitely. So yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel. Real fingerboarders talking about real fingerboarding. I mean, what more can you ask for?
A condom in Chicago.
And those were free. I don't know
Yeah.
how safe they are, but they were free
And they were vanilla flavored.
and vanilla flavored.
All right,
Hey,
let's drop it back to being PG, Levine. You're taking this in the wrong direction, and people don't want to hear about it.
I
Or
like
they
how you
do.
put all that on me. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about on this episode. We've got combo of the year. We finally got those submissions in. We're about to give you those lists. We've got line of the year. We're about to tell you all about that as well, and also showcase those lines as well. We've
And
got
we're going to talk about those lines as well as we showcase in them. I just said
like
what you
it.
said in a different term. I just wanted to get involved in that. So now people that are listening and watching, they got twice the info on it. What do you guys think about that?
Man, Gary is flipping it up.
Let's flip it up. I'm gonna drink some more coffee to that. Cheers, boys. With my
Cheers.
my Walmart Pioneer Woman cup. No trademarks. So, Levine, what's up with that girl Cody?
Cody's here. Cody's doing her thing. All of the submissions in all the way up through October. So they are here. We're ready. I'm here for it.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna just break this down a little bit. I've
Break
been
it
kind
down.
of seeing, and I feel like there's not a lot of submissions this year. What's up with that?
I
Can we talk
honestly,
about that? Should I
let's talk
about?
about that because I feel like people saw what went down last year, and I think they're scared. I think I'm gonna call them out. I'm gonna throw them under the bus. Like I feel like people are scared to like actually submit a combo, like their best combo.
Bitches.
It's wild. I'm glad you said it. I don't know if I could say it, but like I'm glad
Don't say it.
I'm glad
Look,
someone said it.
someone said it in the background. I'm not for sure who. It might have rhymed with Barry.
I
We
mean,
won't
don't get
drop
me wrong.
names.
Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some monsters out there, but like right now, the bar isn't like super, super high. Like we've got some people doing their thing right now, but there's you can easily get yourself in there right now.
And I think we might have touched base on this before, but maybe people are going back when they look up the hashtag for like combo of the year or whatever. They're seeing last year's fire submissions and thinking it's this year. So they're like, oh, maybe I don't want to compete against this or that or whatever. So, but people, y'all just need to go out and have fun with it and whatever it is, throw it up, get
That's
it out
really
there.
what it's all about. It's all about just having fun. It's literally like whatever you think is like cool, what's crazy, like it doesn't even matter if you think it's acceptable. Like just throw it out there and let the universe do its thing.
And plus, if you're not followed by USAFBL, I'm sure whenever you throw up your submission, you might get an extra follow out of it.
That's
Is
definitely
that is
true. You're
that
gonna get that
enticement
spotlight.
enough?
Yeah, you're gonna get that spotlight.
Enough? Spotlight it up. No
I
pressure,
think
guys.
I think once people see all the submissions and stuff, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Like, I think I can do something either equally as good or maybe even better. Then it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. All right. So first off, this is a free contest to enter. It's a global contest, so anyone, anywhere in the world can literally enter and submit a clip.
What about Antarctica?
Even Antarctica. I don't think anybody's living. Well, that's not true. I heard there's a base or something out there. But yeah, if you're in Antarctica and your fingers still have, not frozen and works, like throw a submission out there.
If you could throw a combo with frostbite on your fingers, you might win.
I will send you a deck if you have frostbitten fingers, just so
And not
that
only will
like
you get a deck, but you might get some comfy sweatpants and a sweatshirt or
I'll
whatever
send the
else you got.
whole care package. Yeah,
The
I'll
whole
send out
care
a whole
package.
care package.
All right. So go frostbite your fingers, but don't frostbite your fingers. And we're not reliable if you frostbite your fingers.
That is true. So yeah, we're super excited about this, but yeah, we're just out there looking for the craziest combos. This is a platform for you guys to get very creative and basically be able to do your thing. It's a place where anything and everything kind of goes,
And it's free.
and it's free. But I mean, let's talk about it. So like it started September 4th. We've got submissions all the way through October. Man, we got some people on the sponsor list.
Well, I'm sure people want to know if they actually get a submission in, what they might be winning, and who's sponsoring the event. Levine, tell them.
Definitely. So yeah, we've got $1,000 cash coming from Grind Fingerboards and Curved Fingerboards. We got prize packs and cash coming from Teak Tuning, Six Gates, and Curved Fingerboards as well.
Damn.
So yeah, if anybody's looking to also sponsor and get in on the sponsor list, definitely hit us up at USAFBL. We're always looking for people to help raise the ante and make this thing bigger and better for sure.
All right. Well, now that you mentioned that, and we talked about that, and we talked about that a little bit more, what does it take to be a COTY champion?
So we're judging on 5 things. Super simple, super easy. We're looking for the quality of filming, making sure that everything is in frame. You can see all the tricks being done. We're looking at the quality of the tricks. We're looking at style, that steez, how technical the tricks are, and of course that wow factor.
Let's say some people with frostbitten fingers or not frostbitten fingers want to upload a clip to COTY. How would they go about doing that?
Super easy.
Super easy
Upload
because it's
upload a
free.
reel, upload a post, tag USAFBL underscore COTY. That's it. That's all it takes.
That
And
is
you're going to
pretty
be entered
simple.
in. And then literally, I will respond to every single submission, letting you know that you're either good to go or it's not quite good enough. And you'll have to keep trying.
Keep trying, perseverance, boys. So I guess maybe we should be talking about the submissions that we have got so far. You want to do that? Shall we do that?
Absolutely. We should absolutely do that.
I'm thinking we should absolutely do that.
We should do it now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, so all of these submissions, these are in no particular order. So just because we're showing this one first doesn't mean that he's first up in the runnings. So there's no rhyme or reason to the order of the submissions. So, but let's get into it, Gary. Let's do this.
All right. What do you mean to throw out the name and you while the clip's playing, you say what's going on in the clip
Yeah,
in the combo?
yeah, I can do that. Let's
Should
do
we do that? Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How about absolutely? Okay. All right. Video number 1 is by CJ Morsid. Am I saying that right? CJ Morsid?
I think so.
Shout out CJ Morsid.
SED. All right, we have a nollie double heel flip, nose Manny, nollie heel flip, Manny, tray flip, board slide, crooked grind, nollie tray out.
I will say for the first clip we started off with, that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire.
I like this kind of marble granite ledge thing that this loaf that he's got. Like,
A loaf?
loaf, ledge?
Is that the
I mean,
technical term? Loaf?
I call those loaves, but I mean, they got like the countertops and stuff to them. So, like,
Yeah.
whether it's marble or granite, whatever that is, I like it. And if
That-
you know what you call this obstacle, like, definitely put it in the comments.
CJ Morsid, this is a nice loaf you got there.
All right, who's up on
Nice.
number 2?
So number 2, we got Billboard at Billboards.
He's coming in with the kickflip, nose Manny, nollie, 360 nose pivot, nose slide, Manny, tray flip out.
I love this because I am a sucker for those like 360 pivots. I don't even know technically what like we were trying to figure out what that terminology is called, and we came up with like 360 pivot. No, I don't even know, but I'm a sucker for that trick. So props to this dude because I like it.
It's interesting for sure. We'll see how far this is gonna take him. It's an interesting trick for sure. All right, who's next on the list?
Video number 3 is by at Frisky Fingers with a Z.
All right, he's coming in with a double kickflip, 5-0. I don't even know what you call this, but it's like a 1080 flip to 5-0 grind. Like this board rotates like 3 whole rotations and catches it in a 5-0. Nasty.
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 I had to watch it like 4 times here. I'm doing slow motion, just watching this thing spin like a helicopter.
And then catches that. Like, that's wild.
Sorry, when I play this, I hear the MASH theme song going in the background. Anyway, moving on. Video number 4 is by. Oh, you're all gonna throw me for a loop on this one.
Is it Insane Easy
Insane-
Lum Goat? Or is it
Insane Easy-
Insane Asylum Goat?
Oh, Insane Asylum Goat. Now we're both idiots, Levine.
I don't know. Yeah, nollie, inward heel, lip slide, feeble grind, back finger impossible, nose grind, 50-50 grind, nollie, 360 flip, nose grind, nollie flip out. Crazy.
I like that. So, okay. Next on the list, video number 5 is by neck000 underscore. I don't know. Naku 000 underscore. Let's go with it.
Yeah, he's coming in with that nollie, big spin, switch crook, fakey back foot flip out. I like the style on this. The steez factor on this is really, really high.
Yeah, the style was super clean. It's got that wow factor, and that's something you never see anybody do out of that stance, like that fakey pops back foot flip. That was clean. I
Yeah, you
love
don't
this
see that a
video.
lot. I also don't really see a lot of nollie big spin to switch crooks. Just the way he does that, I like that.
It's kind of like a twist on who is it? You had Ramon on this podcast not too long ago, and
Oh
the
yeah, he
listen
did
to
do a
win was
variation of that. Yep,
yeah, it
yep.
was what was it, a front 180 switch crooks fakey flip out?
I believe
Am I
so.
right?
Yeah, yeah, something
So
like that.
this is
Yeah,
just like that trick on steroids or something,
basically
morphed up. Killer
nasty,
trick, killer nasty. So
nasty.
nasty. Number 6. Let's see if I get the name right. One of these is the name I'm gonna get right. I promise. So it might not be this one. Number 6 is Sleepy Young.
Sleepy Young.
Okay, I
Coming in
got it
with
right.
that kick flip, backside tail slide, tray flip, 50-50, kick flip, backside board slide, crooked grind, nollie flip out.
I love the back and forth on that. Plus, this was clean.
I like
Really
it as
clean.
well. I'm also a
It's
sucker for that landing, that the Mike Snyder docking L rail thing that he's got there. I love those.
yeah, I watched it too much. Yeah, killer combo. And that plus it's clean, so that's half the battle right there.
Love it. Who's up next?
Number 7, we've got superb.fb. I got it right. I got the name right. Superb.fb.
This is a wild clip. He's got a dark slide shove it, dark slide, 360 shove, lip slide, crooked grind, nollie flip, dark slide flip, switch mani, switch front side 180 out. I mean, like, what? Like, this is Rodney Mullen on steroids. I don't even know what a dark slide shove it is. I'm just making that stuff up. But like a dark slide with the shove it back to dark slide, but in a dark
So-
slide stance is crazy.
If anybody's watching this, just throw in your opinion on this. It's such a sick trick to watch. He's like, when he flips it in dark side, he pinches it with the trucks to throw it into the next trick. And I feel like I rarely see anybody do that either on fingerboards or actual skateboards. So like he does one of the things he does is like he does like a 360 shove it, but it lands back on a board slide. So would that be a 360 shove it or a 360 flip? Because it don't fully rotate either one way or next.
All I know is that if you're not watching the YouTube video version of this, you are missing out.
Yeah, that was a sick combo.
Definitely. Who's up next?
All right, coming in next, we've got at Lil_Izzy_official.
He's got probably the longest trick list I think I've ever seen for a combo. We're going to muscle through this. Big flip, front side board slide, nose mani, nose blunt, nollie flip to board slide to rail spin, board slide, nose stall, switch blunt, switch flip, switch rock, mani, 5-0, blunt stall to rock, kick flip out. Say that 3 times fast.
All right, first off, his reaction afterwards is great. Second of all,
Epic.
Levine, take a breather because I know you ran out of breath on that.
I had
Third
to
off-
take 2 breaths during that.
What is this guy, the Energizer Bunny or something? This guy just kept going on and on and on, and that was crazy.
And I feel like he didn't even break a sweat. That's what's even crazier about this. Like, I feel like the struggle isn't even real. Like, it came so easy to him.
I just want to know what's on this guy's board. I thought it was Hank Hill at first.
I'm actually surprised he didn't bust out the finger shoes. He's known for the finger shoes. So,
That's why this guy looks familiar. Okay.
yeah. So he
All
came
right,
in,
all right.
he got real serious. And he's like, you know what? I don't need no shoes. Like, I'm coming in. I'm coming
No,
in.
this guy's barefoot on this one.
Yeah.
All about it. Bro, crazy. Yeah, that one went on and on and on and on. Props to that dude. Killer combo. So that was the combo of the year entries that we've got so far. So if you want to challenge any of those, throw up a clip. We want to see it. Everybody wants to see it.
If you guys think that you guys have a better submission or even an equal to submission, like definitely tag USAFBL underscore COTY. Like, let's get those clips in. Let's get the ball rolling. Like, I want more wow factor. I need more of this. Like, you guys gave me a taste, but like, I need more. I need more. I'm fiending for more clips.
So, well, speaking of more clips, I'm sure we got more clips on the big brother side of Cody, which is Lodi. How's he doing?
Lodi?
How's our boy Lodi doing?
Oh man, line of the year. I think he might take the show. I think
Think
he
he might
might
take
take the
it?
show. He could. Lodi Lodi imitates Cody a little bit. They're two pretty much identical contests that ran exactly the same. Just like Cody, anywhere in the world, it's a free contest to enter. So if you literally exist on the planet and you have Instagram and you can tag USAFBL underscore LOTY, you can get in. You can get it.
Yeah. So why ain't you guys doing it?
Exactly. All right, Gary, tell them what
What?
a line is. You're like the line king.
I don't know about all that, but I'll try to explain it. So a line is a point between A and B, right? Just like straight
Usually,
across.
if it's straight, yeah. I like the
Yeah.
beeline it, to be honest with you.
So a line, let's get serious. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. A line, it mimics, everything mimics actual skateboarding, but a line, oh my goodness, where did my thought process go with this?
Hope you have a big trunk, because I'm putting my bike in it.
Levine, you got me so flustered right now. All right, a line. So let's say you start out, you do a couple little pushes, you pop up in 50-50, and you want to do the next trick, but you don't want to connect it like a combo would be. So you drop out of the 50-50, you're riding along, you do a tray flip on flat, and you keep going to front tail slide, kick flip out. Then you do a wall ride, drop to ride. It's pretty much like a combo without connecting A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
And that is a line with Gary Graves.
and throw some serious bangers in the mix. I don't even know what I just said. I hope you guys can understand that, but maybe we'll throw some clips in for you to figure it out later on. Get on Thrasher magazine or Thrasher website and just like watch anybody skateboarding. You'll understand what a line is.
Most definitely. I feel like most people already kind of know, but it's always good to clarify as well.
They know. We know. Levine knows.
Exactly. I know we've got some people back in this, right?
Hold on. I don't know where my notes are.
Actually, I wasn't aware that we had an assignment.
Oh, Brian's going to have a heyday editing this one.
3 days later.
So, I'm sure Lodi has a lot of sponsors like Cody does. I'm just curious, and I'm sure everybody's curious, who is sponsoring Lodi?
Man, we've got a lineup. We've got $500 cash coming from Muck Fingerboards and Curbed Fingerboards. We've got cash and prize packs coming from Teak Tuning, Six Skates, and Barnyard Fingerboards. Also, if you're looking to become a sponsor, up the ante a little bit, definitely reach out to us at USAFBL on Instagram.
And my next question, Levine, would be, what does it take to be a Lodi champion?
Be a line of the year champion. We do the same thing just like Cody. We judge off of 5 categories. All right, so we judge off the quality of filming. Is it in frame? Can you see the tricks being done? We also look at the quality of the tricks, the style. We're all about the steez here. How technical the tricks are, and of course the wow factor.
Wow us.
Definitely, but
With
I feel like
steez.
line of the year is style over everything. So
Style SOE. Style over everything, baby.
I like that. I like that.
So let's go into it. Should we talk about the entries we've got so far for line of the year?
Yeah,
we do that?
let's showcase the top rated entries for sure.
Because I'm curious. I think everybody else is curious.
We're ready. I think
We're
everybody's
ready. Are we ready? Can you imagine doing this whole thing and realizing that we wasn't recording none of it?
Sure, let me double check. I'd be so pissed. All right, just like combo of the year. This is in no particular order. So just because we showcase the first one first doesn't necessarily mean that they're number one on the list. So with all that said, let's get into it, Gary.
So this video was submitted by @Philboards.
He's doing a varial flip, late back finger impossible, blunt to fakie, switch ollie, half cab, big spin impossible, Manny, body varial out.
Bro, what a solid combo. And this dude probably got Levine's attention with that varial flip in there because we all know that's Levine's favorite trick.
That is my favorite trick. Gotta love it.
I just watched this like 4 or 5 times just back and forth, and it's really clean too. Especially that half cab Uh, dude, the half cab big spin impossible to manual. I just sorry, I was stuttering there. I'm just like watching in really slow motion. Everything about that was so clean.
Gotta say all this stuff 3 times fast, but yeah,
Right.
this is wild.
And that was at Fingerboards. All right.
Who's next?
Next, we got a video submission by at Frisky Fingers with a Z.
Man, so he's coming in. He's doing a fakie laser triple flip, fakie flip, fakie tray flip to fakie Manny. First off, let's talk about this fakie laser triple flip. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, so the dude does just a fakey laser flip, but it spins 3 hill flips in there. You know what's really standing out to me here is this dude's riding on like a tailgate. Like, this guy's filming this is like
Definitely at work, getting it in. I like it.
Yes, I really like that. I like lines like that where it's just like in spots that you shouldn't be fingerboarding. Like that's like my cup of tea right there. I like it.
It's not even like a smooth surface either, so he's got like the
I'm just
grid
curious.
basically against it.
Bro, what kind of wheels you using? I'm just curious.
Gary needs to know. Drop it in the comments.
I need to know. All right. Moving on. Next video submission is by at life_in_prison_.
So he's coming in. He's coming in with that fakie 50-50, fakie nose grind, fakie 5-0, switch pop up, switch flip out.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I had to watch it like back and forth.
I actually like this whole like little setup that he has.
Yeah, no. And I was just trying to look at like the graffiti on his park too.
He's got a lot going on here. It's a pretty sweet spot.
Is that like a brand name for a park or something on there?
I have no idea, but I'm all about this. I'm all about this line. I'm all about that spot.
All right. So our next video submission is by at Sleepy Young.
He's coming in with a switch heel flip, rock to fakie, kick flip, nollie tray to nose mani, backside 180 out.
I will say that this line is super clean.
I feel like it's one of the more like simpler lines, but like the way he does everything, it's really crisp.
Right, and that's the thing, like these lines, they don't have to be crazy. Like simple is good in lines too. You don't have to go out of your way to like just like absolutely blow our minds this early in the game. But this is nice. I like everything about it. So our next video submission is by at superb.fb.
This one's a wild one. This one's the first one that is being done on a transitional piece. So, but he's coming in with that hurricane to fakie tail stall, 5-0 to fakie lip slide, pop to nose grind, nollie flip to rock to disaster slide, fakie pop lip slide. He basically does a board transfer to 50-50 blunt stall. Then he does like a half board kickflip, which I've never seen a board like this, like in the fingerboarding scene.
Wait, what is going on here? Hold on. So he does his fakey like slide, and then he jumps from one board to the next. So if you're not watching the video versions, switch over and watch this because there's some funky shit going on here, and I'm all about it. So
this is wild.
transfers boards. That's the next board is already preset up in a 50-50. So he slides that 50-50 out, back in transition. Then he comes back to the other side to blunt slide. And when you think he's gonna do something else, no, he stays in the blunt slide and does a kickflip, but his top part of his board spins, but the bottom stays in the blunt slide. What?
Yeah, nasty fun.
And dude, he knows what's up. He's got Superb on a neon light on his wall in the background that's just luminescent enough just to where it's like he's like, I got this.
That's branding on point right there.
That's branding. Hold on, I had to watch it. What is going on here? Who does that? I like it.
I like it too.
Hell of a line. And I like how he started out with that hurricane to fakie. That's beautiful. I'm a bowl skater in real life, so that kind of shit just stands out to me.
You live that life. I like that.
I live that life.
Man, all right. So let's this is a great time to move into our next segment.
Ooh, what is the next assessment? Is it what I think it is? Maybe LTW.
LTW.
What does that
Listen,
stand for? Huh?
listen to win. All right, let's get into this. All right, so I'm gonna give the challenge. I feel like I'm probably. Should I be kind of vain? Can I be vain?
What's wrong with being vain?
All right, I'm gonna be vain. I feel like I've got probably the best blunt shove it blunt combo like out there.
Oh, we're being vain.
Yeah,
We're
we're being
being that
vain,
kind of
vain.
vain. I got you. I got you. Levine the Bold speaks.
Yeah, if we're talking blunt shove it blunts, like I feel like my name is always in that conversation as like who does it better. But for this contest, I need people to back me up on this. I want to see your best blunt shove it blunt. It can be on a transitional piece like a quarter pipe or a half pipe, or it can be out here in the streets like on a rails or a ledge or anything like, anything like that. So blunt shove it blunt. This will be a contest of who did it the best, not who did it first. So we're looking for the best blunt shove it blunt.
Levine. I do hope that you realize that everybody in the fingerboard community that heard this is now going to try to dethrone you, right?
I'm
And if they
ready.
do,
I'm
if they
ready.
do dethrone you, there's video evidence of it.
Ooh.
You got so vain here that you might get dethroned. I'm curious how this is gonna.
I
This is
think the
gonna.
community can back me up. I think
Uh,
they can showcase, maybe a better blunt shove it blunt. So let me tell you what they're gonna win. So we've got one of these awesome USAFBL fingerboard decks. We've got a 98 by 34 millimeter popsicle, varsity letters, silver mold. Super sweet, super sick. If you haven't picked one of these up, by the way, definitely go do it. Go pick it up on our site, www.usafbl.com. The best blunt shove it blunt will get
guys,
that deck.
dethrone Levine. Fight him to the death.
And then if anyone can make a combo out of the blunt shove it blunt, meaning that like you could add to it, and it is something that I can't do, I'm also gonna throw in this loaf. Got a little small loaf. Gotta love it. By Curved Fingerboards, my concrete company. I'll throw that in as well. So
So
back
that's the
me up.
combo.
Best blunt shove it blunt. It's going to get the deck. If you can do a better combo than I can do with a blunt shove it blunt, so like a kick flip, blunt shove it blunt, kick flip out, or if you're doing like a tray flip, blunt shove it blunt, tray flip out, something crazier than something that I can do, I'm going to give the loaf in there as well.
That's some serious payout, boys
I
and gals.
know, but here's the key. Here's the key. You've got to tag USAFBL, USAFBL underscore FBP, and USAFBL underscore COTY, which is going to automatically enter you into the combo of the year.
Or if you didn't want to try to get the loaf, since I don't know the actual term, is that really a term for that? We've talked about this twice now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I feel like people are calling it. It's like, it's a loaf.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start using it now. So, if you don't want to do a better combo, or if you wanted to add to the combo, I'm saying that they could probably keep going in a line and just keep going and going, and then maybe they could throw it in on USAFBL underscore LOTY.
Now you're just talking blasphemy. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it on the COTY channel, and we're gonna have people back up this blunt shove it blunt. I feel like the next time around it should be a line thing with you. We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make it happen on the next the November COTY episode for sure.
Oh, I'll throw out something bizarre for the winner for that one.
It's going
Bizarre.
down. It's going down.
Stay tuned. But I'm really excited to see some people come in here and challenge Levine to the throne.
I don't know if it's a throne, but I feel like, I've got those on lock. People who told me like it's definitely the best blunt shove it blunts they've ever seen. And I'm kind of curious to see who else out there has got some cool blunt shove it blunts or even a steezier blunt shove it blunt.
Oh, I love it.
Because I feel like if you can do a better blunt shove it blunt than me, then like we should be friends.
Yeah, Levine's looking for friends right now, so someone be friends.
I'm looking
with
for
Levine.
blunt shove it blunt friends. That's where I'm at.
It's going to be a whole group chat.
Exactly.
So now that we talked about the listen to win, and I'm really excited to see what comes out from that. But speaking of the podcast coming up, who else is going to be popping up on the potty?
Ooh, yeah. Next up on the podcast, we've got Funeral Decks. We've also got your mom's favorite fingerboard, and we've got Zimskate out of Zimbabwe coming up on the podcast. So we've got some peeps. We got some people.
Zimbabwe. Nice.
I know. I'm excited.
Nice.
They're hosting out a fingerboarding exhibition out in Zimbabwe. I think it's a first of its kind. So I'm excited to get them on the mic. Man, Gary, it's been fun.
Wait, Levine. I know we're at the end of the episode. I'm just curious. I know you could probably get some shout outs or something, right?
I could scrounge up a couple shout outs. First of all, if you
No
made it out
pressure.
this far, definitely like the finger the like button.
And if you don't want to, if you're kind of nervous about fingering the like button, drive up to Chicago and you could pick up a condom on
You'll
the
get
edge
some
of the road.
protection. Yeah, you get
And you
some
can
protection.
protect your finger to finger the like button.
Oh man. Till next time.
Adios.
Rolling through the concrete chaos, I'm alive. With my fingerboard, I'm ready to dive. Pushing limits, flipping tricks high in the sky. Every sliding grind, I'm chasing that high. Feel the rhythm, let it flow. Fingerboarding, let's steal the show. Fingerboarding, I'm flying free. With every flick, I'll write my story. On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home. Grip take tight, I'm soaring like a bird. Every trick a story, every slide a word. Grinding on the edge, I'm breaking the mold. Fingerboarding dreams worth their weight in gold. Hear the wheels as they scream in this fingerboarding dream. Fingerboarding, I'm flying free. With every flick, I'll write my story. On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home. Hear the wheels as they scream in this fingerboarding dream. Fingerboarding, I'm flying